Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison has actually indicated strong trade with China as proof of a continuous relationship in spite of Beijing's criticism of Canberra, as opposition Labor implicated him of using alarmist rhetoric for domestic political gains. Bilateral ties have actually sunk to their floor in years, and China has in current months transferred to limit imports of Australian items such as barley, red wine and beef after Morrison-led inquiry and international questions into the origins of COVID-19. Morrison stated sales of other products show the relationship has actually not broken down. The relationship still exists. Take a look at trade alone, there have actually never ever been larger volumes. That's a little an evidence point. When all's stated and done, there's still terrific worth in the relationship, Morrison informed the Sydney Early Morning Herald in an interview. China is Australia's biggest trading partner. In the 12 months to March, Australia exported $149 billion $116 billion worth of items to China, down 0.6% from the previous year. Exports, nevertheless, have actually been supported by strong rates for iron ore, the biggest single product in trade with China. Morrison's remarks were reported as Labor Shadow Foreign Affairs Minister Sent Wong implicated him of enjoying political opportunism in foreign affairs. My issue is that not just does he not totally comprehend Australia's interests in relation to China, he does not even look for two, she stated at a book launch on Wednesday. It's constantly about the domestic political benefit. Labor has formally mainly backed the federal government's more assertive position towards Beijing, however current cautions from government officials raising the possibility of a conflict with China have actually deteriorated that unity. The very first task of national leaders is the security of their residents. Our leaders do not make us safe by beating the drums of war with China, Wong stated. Some academics have actually likewise required a modification to Australia's 2018 foreign disturbance laws, which then Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull stated was intended directly at China, along with Canberra's brand new powers to cancel arrangements struck in between states and foreign federal governments. The federal government in April utilised the 2020 legislation to cancel a contract in between Victoria State and China on the Belt and Roadway effort. China Matters, a Sydney-based think tank that has actually been important of Australia's policy towards China, stated the laws are too broad and must be narrowed when a parliamentary committee analyses the legislation later on this year. China is Australia's biggest trading partner. In the 12 months to March, Australia exported $149 billion $116 billion worth of items to China, down 0.6% from the previous year. Exports, nevertheless, have actually been supported by strong rates for iron ore, the biggest single product in trade with China.